This epic battle is about two mythical monstrous creatures. The ruthless and murkiest water beast, the insidious Hydra, will be head-to-head with the majestic and mystical legendary bird, Phenix. Lernaean Hydra is a water monster in Greek mythology and is one of the offspring of Typhon and Echidna, otherwise known as the parents of all monsters. Hydra is a serpent of malice with heads of darkness and scales of venom. On the other hand, the Phenix is a mythical bird of great beauty from the Arabian wilderness. It can live up to 500 or in some cases 1,400 years. It is associated with the gods of the sun, and underworld Phenix is considered immortal and divine in all cultures and beliefs. Prepare for the clash of these two titans on the battlefield, who leave nothing but glory and fire in their wake. Brace yourself for the ultimate test of power and supremacy. We will compare their anatomy, intelligence, battle intelligence, intimidation, strength, and powers to determine who will ultimately win this epic battle. So it is very important to stay with it until the end of the video, because we will have stats which can blow your mind. Hydra and Phenix have a unique and fierce anatomical feature that defines their powers on the battlefield. Considering the size and structures of these two creatures, Hydra is an enormous fearsome serpent-like creature with a long, sinuous body with sharp scales on it. The scariest body feature that stands Hydra on a battlefield is its multiple heads. Normally it has 3 to 9 heads, out of which one is immortal, deadly and invincible. It has a long serpent-like neck and a long tail, which makes him a fast and deadly attacker. Not to forget its fangs, which are strong and poisonous, can tear its prey into pieces in a blink of an eye. However, in contrast to the majestic bird, the Phenix is the size of a large hawk or eagle. It has 8-foot-long, orange-colored wings. This is a massive-looking bird. It has a big, beautiful birdie tail, which helps it to move faster and higher up in the sky with sheer balance and strength. It has dragger-like talons with a sleek and slender body, which makes it swift in the fight and quick in flight. Comparing their stats, Hydra will get an edge on the battlefield because of its enormous, indomitable anatomical features. The outcome of the battlefield hangs in the balance, with the abilities and powers of these two titans dictating a thrilling 70% chance of victory. Hydra possesses the remarkable ability to regenerate its heads, to grow back for everyone served. It generally has 3 to 9 heads, one of which is immortal, and can only be smashed with ashes, fires, and poison. This makes Hydra the unbeatable and aggressive monster in the field. The sharp fangs dripping with venom are so poisonous and lethal that they will kill their opponent in a fraction of a second. Not only this, but this deadly venom excretes acidic fumes which can sublime anyone who dares to come near. Oh yes, do not forget the Hercules and Hydra battle when Hera sent him to conquer 12 labors. Hydra was defeated with the help of his nephew back then, but here is a battle with divine and fierce Phenix. The Phenix, as depicted in various mythologies and modern fiction such as comic books and literature, is not typically considered a monster creature in the traditional sense. Instead, the Phenix is often portrayed as a majestic and mystical being associated with themes of rebirth, renewal, and transformation. In Greek mythology, the Phenix is a legendary bird that is cyclically regenerated or reborn. According to the myth, when the Phenix dies, it bursts into flames and is consumed by fire, only to be reborn from its ashes. This cycle of death and rebirth symbolizes the eternal nature of life and the cyclical nature of the universe. In modern fiction, particularly in comic books such as Marvel Comics, the Phenix is often depicted as a cosmic entity of immense power. When a host, typically Jean Grey, becomes imbued with the Phenix Force, she gains incredible abilities but also struggles with the immense power and responsibility it brings. The Phenix Force can sometimes cause damage, but it's not always mean or evil. Instead, it often helps to keep the balance of the universe in check and brings about renewal. The Phenix reigns supreme in mystical powers. With tears that possess magical healing powers, it can mend the most deadliest wounds, as witnessed when Harry Potter was saved by Phoenix tears in the Chamber of Secrets. Don't be deceived by its smaller size, for the Phenix possesses the strength to carry an elephant with ease. It soars through the heavens, defying gravity, capable of ascending to unimaginable heights and bearing immense burdens upon its fiery wings. In the fiery crucible of battle, the Phenix blazes forth as a beacon of indomitable power and resilience, a force that knows no bounds. stats show that considering the power and abilities, Phenix raises its bars with the mystical power and rebirth ability. Hydra has regenerative ability too, but it's not immortal. Hydra is a merciless, formidable monster, but Hydra can be killed with fire and ashes. Behold the Hydra, a terrifying serpent with many heads and deadly venom. With each strike, it roars and shows its fury, making enemies tremble with fear. It gives a perfect intimidation display. This creature is fierce and powerful, commanding respect on the battlefield. In contrast, the Phenix is beautiful with its colorful wings, but it can't match the Hydra's intimidation. The Hydra's size and venomous bite make it a fearsome opponent. In battle, fear can be a powerful weapon, and the Hydra wields it with unmatched strength. This is a sensitive topic. The effectiveness of their intelligence in battle depends on the context and the strategies employed by each creature. In battles, the intelligence of the Hydra and the Phenix manifests differently. The Hydra is cunning and strategic, utilizing tactics of infiltration and manipulation to gain an advantage over its opponents. It adapts to changing circumstances and employs deceptive strategies to outmaneuver its foes. On the other hand, the Phenix possesses a cosmic awareness and insight that transcends mortal understanding. It perceives the flow of battle on a cosmic scale, anticipating the movements of its adversaries and orchestrating events with precision and foresight. When it comes to intelligence, the Phenix reigns supreme. With its cosmic awareness and transcendent wisdom, it possesses a form of intelligence that surpasses mortal understanding. The Phenix sees beyond the veil of reality, its insight unclouded by mortal concerns. The Phenix can generate and control fire with unparalleled precision and intensity, incinerating its enemies with a mere thought. Hydra will be so helpless in front of Phenix's fiery power. In contrast, while the Hydra may be cunning in its own right, using infiltration and manipulation to achieve its goals, it cannot match the cosmic intellect of the Phenix. Determining the outcome of a battle between the Hydra and the Phenix depends on various factors such as the battlefield conditions, the strategies employed by each creature, and their respective powers and abilities. The Hydra, with its regenerative capabilities and venomous bite, poses a formidable threat, capable of overwhelming its opponents through sheer numbers and ferocity. However, the Phenix, with its cosmic power and ability to manipulate fire and energy, wields immense destructive potential that could turn the tide of battle in its favor, as in this battle. Harness the fury of cosmic power and fire to crush the Hydra once and for all. Not to forget that Phenix burns itself into ashes to get a rebirth, it never dies. Immortality is intimidating, and it is the deadliest weapon against any opponent. The Hydra's resilience and cunning tactics may give it an initial advantage, but the Phenix's cosmic might and strategic insight ultimately lead to its triumph. In the heart of the blazing battlefield, where gods and monsters clash, victory is reserved only for the divine. For more thrilling comparisons between monstrous and mythological creatures, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Epic Battles begins